Chill FM.
It's 16 hours and it's now time for the news in detail. We're so happy that you can join us. Welcome, I'm Gabriella Patram. Locally, suspected thief shot dead by police at Grove. A suspected thief was this morning shot dead by police at Golden Grove on the east bank of Demerara. The dead man has been identified as 34-year-old Kevin Andrews of Grove Housing Scheme. The incident occurred at around 2:50 hours following a high-speed chase between the suspect and ranks of the Guyana Police Force. A statement from the police explained that some ranks were on a mobile patrol when they responded to a report that a motor car with suspected stolen items was in the area. Upon seeing the suspected vehicle, the ranks on patrol tried to intercept the car. However, the suspect vehicle sped away into an access street at Golden Grove on the east bank of Demerara. Police said one of the men from the vehicle opened fire on ranks, causing the cops to return fire. During the process, one of the suspects was shot while the other suspect escaped. The shot suspect was taken to the Diamond Diagnostic Center where he succumbed while receiving medical attention. The European Union calls on Guyana to formalize the death penalty. Describing the death penalty as inhumane, the European Union is pressing for the capital punishment to be abolished worldwide and has made this appeal in a message to mark World European Day Against the Death Penalty, which is observed on October 10th annually. The World Day Against the Death Penalty unifies the global movement for the universal abolition of the death penalty. Views are expressed by politicians, members of civil society, lawyers, and members of the public. In a statement to commemorate the day, the EU noted that it has a strong and principled position against the death penalty, which has been in existence in Guyana since colonial times. Importantly, while the EU congratulated Guyana for its de facto on the death penalty, it urged the same be formalized as a step towards removing it from the country's laws. Regionally, in the Cayman Islands, the government of the Cayman Islands is hoping that the borders of the territory will be unlocked before the end of the year. Tourism Minister Kenneth Bryan said that he's hoping that American Airlines could resume flights to Grand Cayman by Christmas. Speaking in an interview with the Cayman Compass, Bryan said the following a virtual meeting with officials from American Airlines. While they were excited and ready to return service in Grand Cayman, they needed at least 60 days' notice to initiate flight resumption. According to Bryan, he spoke to the regional representatives of the airline who said they did not want to have to cancel flights. They added that they would try to restart as soon as possible once an official announcement was made. On the international scene, the Ethiopian army has launched a coordinated attacks on all fronts against forces from the northern Tigray region, the rebels say. They said that the government was using artillery, tanks, jets, and drones in an attempt to re-invade the region. A senior rebel source said Tigray forces were holding their ground. The Ethiopian government has not confirmed any fighting, and a communication blackout makes independent verification impossible. Asked if the ground offense has been launched, Ethiopian Prime Minister spokeswoman said the government had a responsibility to protect its citizens across the country from acts of terrorism, but gave no further details. And finally, in the world of sports, Calcutta Knight Riders all-rounder Sunil Narain put in a stunning performance to lead his side to a four-wicket victory over Royal Challengers Bangalore in the Indian Premier League eliminator. Off-spinner Narain took 4 for 21 to restrict RCB to 138 for 7 off 20 overs. Virat Kohli top scored with 39. He then smashed 26 off 15 balls as KKR reached 139 for 6 with 2 balls to spare despite a late wobble in Sharaj. KKR face Delhi Capitals on Wednesday, second qualifier for a spot in the final. The winner of that tie will play Chennai Super Kings on Friday for the 2021 IPL title. And that's the news in detail at this time. Special credits to iNews, Caribbean 360, BBC, and the newsroom.
Enjoy the music from 93.1 Real FM, the people's